Hi, my name is Jacob, and this is my YouTube channel called LEGO Teen Superstructure, and today I'll be doing the 4th episode in the My Thoughts on Ninjago series, which will of course be on Season 3, Rebooted. So, before I tell you my thoughts on Season 3, I just want to say some background information. So first off, if you guys didn't know, Season 2 was actually supposed to be the last season of Ninjago, but of course the fans really liked the show and they wanted it back. But there was a 1-year hiatus where Chima was supposed to be the successor to Ninjago, which, didn't really turn out the best. So then eventually in 2014, they decided to bring back Ninjago for Season 3. So getting into the plot details for Season 3, first off, at the beginning of the season, the ninjas are teachers for some reason, and eventually they're called back into action because, since Lloyd's the Golden Ninja, he's supposedly supposed to be able to take care of everything, but, he really can't. And the Overlord turns out the Overlord is back and he's after Lloyd's golden power, not really surprising. Also, if you guys didn't know, I didn't really say it in the last video, but Garmadon at the end of Season 2 was purified, so now he's Sensei Garmadon, and in Episode 2, they actually find him at his monastery. And also, throughout the season, Jay, Cole, and Nia have some stupid love triangle, which is one reason I don't like this season that much. I do like the season. I think it's better than Season 2, but the love triangle definitely holds it down. But yeah, then also Wu gets kidnapped at the end of Episode 2 by the Overlord, who starts working on him and changes him into Tech Wu. Also, Pixel and Zane have some sort of ship going on throughout the season, which it's kind of weird to have robots flirting with each other, but I think it works. Oh, and then eventually the ninjas kind of get Wu out of his Tech Wu form, or I guess Sensei Garmadon kind of does. When the ninjas go into the Digiverse, it kind of fixes things. One issue I do have with the season is that it basically has 3 endings. One ending at the end of Episode 2, another ending at the end of Episode 5, and then eventually the last one at the end of the season. But then eventually, after they think they defeated the Overlord and stopped him from taking Lloyd's golden powers, he comes back, and the Nindroids are there, and they're trying to bring him back to his first state. So then eventually they learn about Project Arcturus. After in Episode 4, they of course learned about the Curse of the Golden Master. And then eventually what happens is the ninjas end up going to space, which is kind of a strange idea, but that is what happens. So the ninjas do go to space. Not really my favorite episode, but it does happen. And then eventually they do some discovering and realize what the Nindroids are doing up in space. And then, they're kind of stuck up there for a little bit, but then eventually they find out how to go down there, back down to Earth using their elemental powers. And then eventually, in the finale, the Titanium Ninja, they all try to take a stand against the Golden Master. Cyrus Borg actually gives them a pill that can shrink the Overlord. But if I didn't say it earlier, Pythor was actually helping the Overlord in this season. So Pythor actually swallows the pill and he gets shrinked, which does work into Season 4, but that does happen. And so then eventually the ninjas try to take their stand against the Golden Master, but then eventually they all kind of get tangled up in some weird jello things that he happens to have, which is kind of strange, but they do until Zane is the last one, and Zane goes up and takes his final stand against the Overlord and kind of dies, which is, he doesn't really die, as it is revealed at the end of the episode that he didn't die, but it's still a really sad scene. And then he has his funeral scene, of course, and yeah, that's pretty much all of Season 3. And overall, I do think that Season 3 is probably my favorite full season at this point through the series, because I'm going to give this season a 8.25 out of 10. Thank you guys for watching. Click the link down below to check out more videos. Make sure to subscribe, like, and click the notification bell so you know when my next video comes out. And of course, eventually here I will be doing Episode 5 of the My Thoughts on Ninjago series, which will of course be about Season 4, Tournament of Elements.